His investments are made in places where others don't yet know there is opportunity. The echo of his voice bounces only in rooms where there is respect. The marble where he steps has a history of embedded power. The restaurant he frequents does not appear on Google Maps. Innovation is not creativity, it's evolution, because they identify the next stage before others understand the current one. His presence in the room changes the air, making it tense and respectful. Their emotions do not control them, they inform them. Resistance is not opposition, it's feedback, valuable information on what to adjust to achieve the desired result. The data he consults is not on Google, it's in his network. Failure is not the end, it's information, valuable data on what to adjust so that the next iteration is perfect. The technology he uses is not yet on the market. The world sleeps in shifts, but his mind operates in a time zone known only to those who move continents. Failure is not the end, it's feedback, valuable data that others pay fortunes to obtain. Gold does not shine as much as the silence he generates when he enters. Ambition is not desire, it's responsibility, because they understand that their ability to create implies the obligation to do so. A message from his secretary can close operations without further words. Others look for jobs. They create entire industries where millions will find their purpose without knowing it. The carpet he walks on was hand-woven by someone who took years to master their craft. Innovation is not creativity, it's necessity, because they see problems that others don't yet know they have. Quality is not an option, it's DNA, because they understand that constant excellence is their natural differentiator. Because they understand that perfect timing multiplies any effort. Their decisions are not individual, they are collective. Because they consider the impact on systems that others cannot see. Because they know that the perfect opportunity finds those who are completely ready. The languages he speaks are not measured in words but in figures. Each step he climbs, he designed himself. Because they use the current reality as a platform to leap into the impossible. The cold marble under his feet is the same from where empires are built. Risk is not a threat. Resistance is not the enemy, it's a trainer. Because each obstacle strengthens exactly the necessary capabilities. There are no frames with phrases, only expansion maps. The elevator opens and everyone knows it's time to shut up. The respect he generates is not demanded, it's imposed. Communication is not exchange, it's construction. Because every conversation builds bridges towards shared futures. His meetings do not have a public agenda, but their effects are felt in stock markets. Their vacations are investments in disguise. Each destination hides a market they plan to dominate before returning. Their networks are not contacts. They are extensions of their ability to impact, multiplied by brilliant minds. Each breakfast has a goal, each lunch a partner. Their mistakes are not failures. They are data that refine mental algorithms that others would take decades to develop. Knowledge is not accumulation, it's transformation. Because they know that information without action is lost potential. Patience is not waiting, it's preparation. Legacy is not inheritance, it's momentum. The force that will continue to transform the world long after their departure. Their children do not inherit money. They inherit mindsets that will turn problems into opportunities for generations. The silences in his meetings are more revealing than 1,000 speeches. It's an opportunity in disguise. Because they know that the greatest security lies in the ability to create options. While others celebrate achievements, he is already building the next one. Luxury does not surround him. It accompanies him without announcing itself. Watches do not mark hours. They mark commitments with key people. The wind on his terrace sounds different. The car he drives does not make noise, but it clears the way. Patience is not passivity. It's preparation. Because they know that the perfect opportunity requires perfect preparation. The figures do not impress him. They only motivate him to rebuild. The sources of his data do not appear in search engines. The chair where he sits was made to support those who move the board. Their teams are not employees. They are extensions of their vision, multipliers of impact, trained to think like them. The conferences he attends are private and without microphones. Their alliances are not transactions, they are transformations, because each partnership creates value that neither could generate alone. Discipline is not restriction, it's freedom, because the right habits eliminate the need to make exhausting decisions. The cities he travels to have already been studied beforehand. Intuition is not divination, it's processing. Success does not satisfy them, it propels them, because every achievement is evidence that they can achieve much more. The lights in his residence do not illuminate, they highlight authority. Their thoughts are not private, they are drafts of realities that others will experience as destiny, because every idea is designed to become reality. The view from his desk reaches further than any tower. Taxis do not exist in his reality, everything is discrete transfer. The gift he gives does not cost much, but it has more meaning than jewels. Deeper. His conversations have no preambles. Every word was thought of before the interlocutor finishes speaking. In his calendar, there are names, not hours. Where others see expenses, he sees positioning. Their alliances are not conveniences. They are architectures of power that redesign entire industries. Success is not a destination, it's a process. And every achievement is simply evidence of systems that others cannot see. Because their subconscious analyzes variables that the conscious mind cannot handle. Change does not scare them, it excites them. The sound of his shoes marks the rhythm of a global strategy. Their thoughts are not private, they are prototypes, drafts of realities that others will experience as destiny. The questions he asks do not have an immediate answer. Quality is not the standard, it's the signature, because they understand that constant excellence is their personal brand. Control is not domination, it's influence, the ability to create conditions where others make the right decisions. Discipline is not sacrifice, it's investment, because each small present renunciation becomes future freedom. Because the correct habits channel energy towards precise objectives. The value of his time is not measured in money, it's measured in access. The power he emits is not seen, it's intuited. Simplicity is not lack, it's abundance, because only those who master complexity can create elegant solutions. Discipline is not restriction, it's direction. The paths he takes are not marked on the GPS. Their alliances are not partnerships, they are multipliers, because each correct association exponentially amplifies the impact. The mirrors he has do not reflect appearance, they reflect intentions. Their decisions are not impulses, they are conclusions, results of analysis that others would take months to complete. Small decisions do not reach his desk. Their objectives are not dreams, they are destinies, because they operate with the certainty of those who have already experienced the result. Competition does not worry them, they study it, because they understand that rivals are masters in disguise. The crystal in his room reflects as much style as discipline. Their thoughts are not casual, they are intentional. Each action is thought 3 moves ahead. He doesn't walk fast because time runs at his pace. Their questions do not seek answers, they seek perspectives, because they know that the quality of the questions determines the quality of the future. Confidence is not a feeling, it's calculation based on probabilities that they process faster than computers. The lowlights do not relax him, they activate him. The names on his agenda are not pronounced publicly. Power is not strength, it's influence, the ability to create conditions where others spontaneously make the right decisions. Important decisions don't sound loud, they just change the course of things. Every object in his space has a purpose, nothing is by chance. The silence between phrases generates more impact than any presentation. Breakfast is not routine, it's planning the next steps on the board. The piano plays softly as the plan for the next quarter is projected. The file he keeps in his briefcase weighs more than an ingot. Simplicity is not lack, it's abundance, because they extract maximum value from minimal elements and resources. Each meal has a protocol, but it does not lose flavor. His library is not full of books, it's loaded with bound strategies. They don't collect objects, they collect moments when they said yes when everyone else said no. Their words are not sounds, they are codes, because each phrase is designed to program realities in receptive minds. Resistance is not opposition, it's feedback, because every obstacle reveals exactly what they need to strengthen. Money is not the objective, it's oxygen,